right, has decided about young people. I went through it when I was younger too. People want me to dress like them, act like them, be like them, listen to their music, right? I wasn't so clean cut, by the way, back then. All kinds of long hair just went along with it with the time. And you can bet I heard from plenty of people, the adults around me going, when you're going to grow up, be responsible, look like us, act like us, and we'll finally accept you into our world. You got that going up against you. Every one of you does, right? And every one of you are young to me. You all look young to me, right? So that's a good thing. So knowing that, there's a lot that you're going to need to do then in your presentation that's going to lend credibility to you. So you may not have experience, but can you come across as someone who's got what they're looking for? You absolutely can. And Steve and Nisha are both going to, yeah, Steve, forgot my husband today. They're both going to share with you. They're both going to share with you some things that you can do that's going to guide you and assist you in that. The important thing is when we're giving presentations at all times, and just make sure I give the next speaker's time, is that our whole package is who we're presenting. It's going to be our appearance. And whether you like it or not, first impressions carry. Now, we all judge. I judged every one of you coming in here this morning. That's what I do. We all do that, right? But then when I got that wonderful good morning and that bright smile, I went, oh, she's a lot nicer than she looks. I gave room for you to give me a different impression of you once I got to experience you a little bit. And that's the normal thing. The problem is that some people, in fact, most people out there won't give you that opportunity. Most will take the first one that they get from you, and bam, you're locked in. And there may not be anything you can do to escape that. So you got to make sure that when you go in, you put your best, brightest, biggest self forward, because you're up against your youthfulness and what others are going to see in you. So what I want to offer you today is, and see, this is the less academic guy right here. I'm not going off the script. That is that your entire package is what lends you credibility. It's how you dress. It's how you speak. And by the way, if any of you had any communications classes, what do they say makes up the hugest part of the communication? What do they say makes it up? Say that again? Okay, listening, that's a huge part. How many of you are great listeners in the room? Wow. I'm not. I have to work at it. I love to talk. How many of you like to talk? All right, good. It takes work to listen. So listening absolutely is there, and the other part of that is a lot of our nonverbals that go on. You ever heard, it's not what we say, it's how we say it. And how we say it goes along with our appearance. It goes along with our voice projection. Some of the things that you noted earlier, lack of eye contact, speaking real low, body posture was down like this, right? Maybe mumbling my words, appearing less confident. Those are the kind of things that go into your communication that will lend lots of credibility, even if you don't know how to do what they're asking you to do. Do we sometimes have to fake it till we get in? Yeah. Especially if we don't have the experience. Trust me, I've had companies say, do you deliver and teach on this topic right here? I say, absolutely we do. And then I go back to my training team going, gang, we got to figure out how to do this because they want us to train it now. We got the gig. And that's what we do. Because I know that there are experts out there that know that I can learn from so I can go in and deliver exactly what I said I was going to deliver. And I'm not saying a lie, right? If you've been arrested, spent prison time, still tell the truth about that, okay? Right? But there are times when, as far as lending credibility, sometimes we got to act the part so we can get the part. All right? So my invitation to you is to pay attention to your entire presentation. And the biggest thing is going to be when you open your mouth, what you do to lift yourself up in their eyes, whether it's the judge, employer, the audience that you're delivering to out there, or it can actually bring you down in the basement and kill your credibility. All right? So get lots of practice. Steve already mentioned Toastmasters out there. That's a forum and opportunity outside of your speech class to be able to go and get some practice. And the idea is to get every opportunity you can to get up in front of others and practice presenting yourself. Practice presenting yourself. How many of you want to get the job? How many of you want to be able to get a lighter sentence? Right? Right? Those are the kind of things that your voice, your presentation. So, if you can write anything down in your notes, is the whole person, all of me is presenting, check to make sure that every one of my parts of presentation is presenting me in the biggest, boldest, grandest way possible. Let's see.